Hello, guys. Welcome to Mind Hack 101. I normally do 3 different messages, but this message is just for 3 different segments. Like I said, I normally do 3 messages on Sunday, but today I'm just going to do 1. So this is to the Secret Knowledge Group. This is to the Facebook, my main place where I normally put it, and that's where it's going to be. Mind Hack 101, Facebook edition. Mind Hack 101, YouTube edition. So this is part 2 of the Betrayal. Okay? So, with that being said, I wanted to go on further about being betrayed and frequencies. You know, it's usually one instigator that starts a whole ruckus. They start a whole ruckus. They talk. And they're usually in a group. You'll find many personalities in a group. And when other people that don't fit in, or other people's personality is maybe a little bit, I'll say their frequency is higher than the rest of the people in the group, or they know more knowledge than the rest, and somehow or another they may think it's a know-it-all situation, but it's not. Because had they listened, a lot of stuff wouldn't happen like it does. But they managed to put people out or keep weak ones in that they can control. See, and then there's some people that have their own ulterior motives about things. Just like on Facebook, you have many groups of people. And a lot of these groups will tell you, well, you can't come in here and self-promote. You can't talk about politics. You can't talk about religion. I don't allow that in this group. That's what they tell you. Well, I don't allow that in this group. What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? That's the question. They'll say, well, I don't want to talk about politics because it'll end in a big argument. You don't have to do that. You can let people talk about whatever it is they want to talk about. And do it in a quiet manner, as long as they are not criticizing other people. But you have these betrayers. They come in and they gain access, just like the devil does. It says the devil was a cunning creature. Once upon a time, we know that he was an angel of light. And he'll appear as an angel of light. But all the time, he's a devil. He's a devil. And other ones can say, look, I'm telling you, you got a devil among you. And they don't listen. They don't listen. See, you have to learn to read the signs. You have to learn how to read the signs. So in the day of Moses, so in the day of Jonah, they all came to warn the people. They all came to warn them, but none listened. And it's going to be the same in this day and age. Right now, you have people in Jerusalem who are being bombarded daily with shelling, homes being lost, lives being lost. Now, I have someone in my Facebook group. His name is MacGyver Peter, and I did a show with him. And my prayers are with you, Peter. He sends me daily updates about what's going on. So please pray for him. And I have another friend in India. So you know what's going over there, the corona virus. So these things are set in place. The four corners of the world, they're set in place because there is going to be a showdown. There's going to be a showdown. Now, it says that Judas went to meet with the Pharisees. And when he met with them, he decided that he would betray Christ. He decided that he was going to do it for 30 pieces of silver. So he betrayed him. He betrayed Christ with the 30 pieces of silver. And Jesus took his disciples to the Garden of Gethsemane. And when he took them there, he told Peter and the other disciples to watch and pray. And they fell asleep. When Jesus and the others woke up, the Pharisees came. They came. And Judas was with them. And I'm sure Judas had to make a decision. He had to make a decision. Was he going to betray Christ? He kind of already made it when he took the 30 pieces of silver. It says 30 pieces of silver is the kind of like a slave offering. So when they got into the garden, Peter pulled out a sword and cut off one of the men's ears. But Christ said, no. If you fight with a sword, you die with a sword. And he cured the man's ears. Then Judas came out of nowhere and said, Master, and kissed Jesus. And Jesus said, you betray me with a kiss? You betray me with a kiss. So you can call that the kiss of death. The kiss of death. You know, when people do things to you, it is just like that. It is kind of like that. The kiss of death. Because you feel so betrayed. But know this. Judas was remorseful. He even went to the Sadducees and said, I have sinned. And tried to give the 30 pieces of silver back to him. He kept saying, I have sinned. And they say, what is that to us? He said, I have innocent blood on my hands. What is that to us? And it said he went to a field and he hung himself. So we know when a person do away with themselves, or others tell them to do away with themselves. My. You will, in the final day, be accountable for all the words that you speak. You will be accountable for all the words that you speak. So be mindful. Be mindful of the betrayers. I thank you all for listening to this message, and I hope that I'll see you real soon. May God richly bless you. And again, as you go in the highways and the byways, driving in your car, be careful. Be careful and be aware of the betrayers. Thank you so much.